game this could turn out to be. I'm so hyped for this. So many questions that are going to be answered here. I just want to see that same Liquid, and especially, I want to see that same Stewie.
Yeah, that would be so beautiful. That'd be a great thing for Liquid to have. The odds are just razor thin. They are so close between these two teams. They're currently ranked #1. This is the last question mark you could ever possibly have about Team Liquid being the best team in the world. Can they beat Astralis here? And Device, he's going to get aggressive to start things out, spotting, but not seeing a whole lot. But he's going to stick around. There's no reason for him to fall back just yet. And Liquid in general, a pretty passive start to this pistol round, but Nap falls, the most aggressive player. One shot is all it took.
And that isn't just a kill. That's a lot of information. That's also very confusing for Liquid. They sort of know, well, that B bomb site is going to have a fair bit of warning if anyone shows up. They're still grouping around it. And they do have a smoke and a Molotov there. Smoke on Twist Nitro with the Molotov. Nobody's playing in a position where they really can get Molotov right now, but doesn't mean it can't get put into play. Now they're running in Magisk, who got that first kill, going to be falling back around the corner. And they're circling through that monster tunnel. Flashbang to set it up. A counter flash coming out. Doesn't really do anything to slow down Liquid. In fact, they're still running onto the site and right into the crosshair of Glaive, who takes down Stewie. And this is a huge problem right now for the American side. Somehow, Elige coming back with a big double. And then Device showing up on the spot to take down a couple of players. That looked like maybe they could have turned that around.
They were about to turn it, but Device made such a good play. As soon as Magic gets aggressive on the sandbag, sees the play coming in, Device immediately starts pushing long, and he goes for the very fast flank. And he was there just in time to make sure that Astralis could secure that pistol round. Smart play from Device, and Astralis is able to hold on. You can see Glaive here jumping over the top and just making sure they're all trying to fight at the same moment, and that is just so easy for Device. No one even glancing at him. There was not the manpower left on Liquid, and Magisk, we know how much this means to him. He's getting hyped.
He is getting hyped. One of the few people on that. I guess Glaive too could get a little bit excited, but yeah, they're a little bit more calm compared to some of the other teams in the pool. Obviously, big advantage here for Astralis. Should be fairly easy. It's the next round that we're really worried about. Although they do have one flashbang, Moses.
Yeah, unlike a lot of teams that we've seen in this event and just in events recently, Liquid not investing in this second round, just going for the pistols. They have the one flashbang, a couple upgrades, a couple deagles just to see if they can create something. But really playing for that third round buy. They have not been very good in pistol rounds from what we've seen these past few days. They've dropped them. They've been able to win a couple second rounds here and there.
Yeah, and some of the teams they've been playing earlier, maybe you could get away with that against the team. Yeah, you really need every single thing. Like, whatever you can scrap together, you never know where you're going to need those rounds later on down the road. Glaive, nearly caught jumping, although the setup here is way too powerful. So 3-way crossfire, more or less, and they're not going to lose a single player.
Yeah, Astralis, I mean, they knew. There's absolutely no reason for them to get aggressive at any point during that round. And that flashbang that Liquid throws, it was just one of them, so slim chance, but nobody even blinded inside that bomb site. So not even the whiff of an opening provided for Team Liquid. 2-0 for the Danish side. But the AKs come out, the Kriegs on Stewie and Elige. Light on some nades, but they've got some pieces they could use. Round 3 kicking off right now.
It's actually Dupree getting through those with a UMP, so economically not bad at all. Grenade, looked like it could have done a lot more, but it still kind of helps out. Does help the AUG, the M4, to get the one-shot headshot on some of these people. So that's, it's a little detail, but it's worth thinking about.
Only one flashbang on Team Liquid as well, which is why you're seeing Elige having to like crouch peek and dry peek these angles. There's not enough utility to get them into a favorable fight to force the defense off any angles. So gonna have to be some risk being taken from Liquid as individuals. Stewie, the first one up on top of the boxes, that's Device, but he's got to be careful. There's one close. He's down to about half HP, and Dupree is just waiting for his moment. He's still got that SMG, so he's gonna keep the space for the defenders inside the bomb site. Liquid still not to use any of the 4 smokes they brought into this round. Still the one flashbang.
Oh, that's pretty good. Might actually signal to Dupree that they are at least thinking about the fact that he could be there. Classic boost coming up. People used to check this all the time. I feel like it went out of style completely for that reason.
Yeah, I was getting countered all the time.
Yeah, so now actually you could probably bring it back and people may not be quite ready for it. Although if this triple push out long happens while they're boosted, that's really bad news.
It would be, but Magis just actually peeked again towards short waters, towards those sandbags at the B bomb site and sees nothing. So I'm wondering, Device does get that kill. Elige wants to pick up the pace. He doesn't want to let him get away. They know there's a second one there. Sipnik's a little bit blind, but so is this attack. The SMG cannot do good enough, and Elige gonna make his his way into the bomb site. They still haven't found Dupree. Waiting at the truck. Now they spot it out, but he wins the fight. They've got to get on this quick while the utility is still up. And Astralis trying to make this retake happen. 15 seconds on the clock.
Oh, and the grenade right on top of Elise, trying to put the bomb down, everything on Nitro. And with the Molotov on top, there was no way that he could have done that.
That is so fitting for Astralis to win the 2v2 that way with utility. One of the best teams in the world at using it, especially in terms of damage dealt per round. Liquid, no slouch in the utility department themselves, but as we mentioned, deficient coming into this round in terms of what they had to work with.
The fact that Dupree, he only gets the 1 kill behind that truck, but as soon as he does, that's about 20 seconds on the clock. That just slows everything down so much. If they could have killed him really quickly, then they would have had time.
Makes the last 2 players as well have to get aggressive and have to put themselves in harm's way in order to get that frag.
Well,
this is going to be something Liquid has to deal with, and obviously they don't, outside of the pistol round, they don't really know what's happening, but Magisk, as we know he likes to be, enjoys being an aggressive player at times, but the amount of information that he's gathered, the amount of crucial timing that he's gathered just by finding information, just by feeling no presence outside of that door is so massive. It's allowed Device to have that great rotation on the pistol round, allowed him to get a kill on the pistol round, and now it lets them know that they can be secure in whatever setup they have at the A site, but not anymore. Elige puts Dupree down.
Yeah, what a beautiful shot now. Could he do it again? One more kill would make a big difference. Flank coming in from Device, and that's the bomb drop for a minute at least. Renee not going to do much. Still got to respect these deagles. You really don't want to throw this one away, and Astralis are usually very good at handling these type of situations. You just see Device back here waiting instead of overextending. There's
still time, though. Elige is just going to hold on to the bomb site. Naf and Twist are trying to work together to find Device, but he's been so sneaky. He's gotten out of danger. Sees Naf. Naf absolutely needs to commit to this fight, needs to find this kill, but he's just so low, and this makes it so difficult. 30 seconds, there's still a little bit of time left. Liquid at this point just wants this frag on Device to be able to get the bomb planted. With him in this position, there's no safe place inside the bomb site. And now Twist is just going to go for it. Naf has it. Device loses focus for just half a second.
What timing after them waiting right next to each other for so long. Can they actually enter it? There's a big kill for Magisk, and that's going to be important. There is a smoke on Naf. I wonder if they're going to be able to use that for some kind of trickery here. Twist, one chance. Might not get a lot more. He's done a lot of damage already, but he's going to get run down. And that smoke from Naf, I mean, if he could hide inside it, that would have been one thing, but oh, he can't even make it back, and they are going to get the defuse. But that was a scary round for Astralis.
You could see the pressure that Liquid can apply, but obviously Astralis holding on very well, even once Device goes down. He's going to pick up the AWP now, so a new wrinkle in this defense. Nitro has plenty for his own op if he wants to go that route. Plant helps Liquid monumentally in terms of their money. They have another buy behind this one as well, especially with the losing bonus in their favor. Stewie and Twist, 2 of the biggest players that we saw yesterday in the series against MIBR. 0 kills for both of them so far in this game. Still early, 4 rounds in.
It is early. Sometimes, though, it's very hard to compare one day to another in terms of, you know, the overall hype of a team and how they're going to be starting off. So you would hate to see Liquid off to a slow start here. That could really be damaging to them, but it does happen. Elige goes down there, get shut down from Device.
And they have to go now for B. They have to just walk through Monster. That initial play from Elige doesn't pan out. Stewie's going to flash over for him. Just 2 players here at the moment. The Molotov misses. That's a disaster, and they know Glaive is here, but they don't have the Molotov there to force him out. They're all burning. They're all taking so much damage, and they haven't made any progress whatsoever. That Molotov comes in far too late, and it's already pre-smoked by Glaive. Astralis, this defense is a wall that Liquid cannot pass at the moment, and they have not still made any progress. They're all just going to fall. Molotov's utility in their face at every step.
Yeah, they are really getting shut down. Glaive, even tired of waiting on the other side. Gonna go and try and see if he can push them down, and he did get dropped, but look at the health that's left. Absolutely, well, good defense from Astralis, but I actually agree with you. There were some mistakes that maybe Liquid did not need to make this round, and that has cost them quite a bit. Astralis surviving with 4 members. That's a little bit critical.
Oh, they're building up a massive amount of economy. Even that round.
Look at the fans.
Going wild. Even that 3rd round with the first rifles that Liquid was able to pick up, 2 players surviving for Astralis, they're fine with that. They had some SMGs in that round, so cash flow is going to be a big issue, and Liquid forced to take a timeout early. 5-0, and Astralis have looked flawless.
They have been looking good right now. And Curious to see how Liquid are going to try and make it back.
And all of the 3 important rounds, like most important rounds, the pistol round, Magic got the first kill. Third round, the first round that Liquid had guns. Device got the first kill from that boost. This round now, Device gets the first kill with the AWP. Liquid in all these rounds that they can get some favor going their way, that they have the rifles and everything they want. They're just losing a player a bit too early.
That's a little bit of ADR on Device. I'm not going to lie, 171.
It's not bad. I think you're going to be happy with that. I mean, it's telling that even Glaive has a phenomenal ADR, but it's massively overshadowed.
Yeah, normally 120, like, wow, 125, that's really doing an amazing job, but that's a bit out of everyone's league at the moment. Naf going to be smoking it off. I do hope Naf will take this. I really feel like that happens a lot when Liquid are a bit behind. Naf could very often be the guy to say, okay, well...
Him and Stewie seem to be the two who can provide enough impact to really turn that around. And again, utility damage. What a phenomenal nade from Astralis. Twist down to half HP.
It's like one thing is if you are a player that's good enough to turn the tide, but another thing is if you have the mentality to say, I actually don't care how good you guys are, I am just going to wreck something here. And I think Naf somehow...
embodies that?
Yeah, he really does. Which I think is wonderful. I really enjoy that part of his game. Dupree gonna get shut down, and it's Elysian instead with the SG to pick it up. Sip will get one in return, but he can't get back around the corner. And Stewie, a nice revenge frag. And this is well worth it. Just about a minute on the clock.
Yeah, but those 2 A defenders going down, Astralis has not adjusted their defense. Glaive and Mag is still staying at the B bomb site, expecting a shift from the attack. And they're confident to do that, considering Device with the AWP is playing back at this A site. He can gather so much information depending on how aggressive he wants to be. And he's seen no utility toss his way. He's seen no Liquid bodies coming to this site just yet. That one smoke at long, I don't think that's going to be enough to pull defenders away from the B bomb site.
No, probably not. He's going to put out the Molotov a bit defensively. And they are shifting everybody back. Liquid now being joined in here by Naf. They're all coming for the bomb side. A little bit of a rotation there as Glaive is going to start to show up. Look at the clock here. This is getting scary now. I'm real worried for Liquid. They might not have left themselves quite enough time. 13 seconds on, 12 seconds. They need to get that bomb down right now. They did Molotov out Glaive, and Device is forced back as well. This excellent...
Oh, no! They lost it! Matches with the flank. He comes in huge. All 4 kills. It's over. Astralis wipes him out. It's 6-0 now. He's doing it again. I said they were going to have to take care of this, and Magisk just being so proactive from that position by Sandbags at B. He's got the whole map available to him.
That is absolutely amazing. They had the perfect grenades to force back that defense, back down the stairwell, back into the bank. 5 seconds left, and Magus shows up like this just as the bomb is about to go down. What a knockout flank.
We see him closing out that round in spectacular fashion. He's got 2 opening kills. Device has 3. Liquid have not been able to find any good starts in these rounds, and it's showing. Look at that again. Another one for Magisk. He's up to 3, and he's got 4 more kills. 8 kills in the past 2 rounds so far, and there's still 1 left for him to get, and he wants that ace. You can imagine it.
Yeah, feeling very hyped, obviously, at the moment. Definitely one of the players on Astralis you really don't want him warmed up at all. He's pretty far back at the moment. Nitro, yeah, a lot of people waiting for him, and that will be the round. 7-0 in favor. So I wasn't expecting this at all.
No, not even a little bit. This is, I mean, as limping as Astralis has looked at times, and as much as we're saying they're playing at a diminished level, this is an Astralis that is not diminished whatsoever. He's just even past Device's ADR, 183.4. That's disgusting. Almost halfway, basically halfway through this half.
Yeah, they're having a competition about who could get to the top of that. But 14-1 is not bad at all. 6 kills unleashed. Everybody else has 1, except for Nitro's got 2. They need more kills. They
need way more production. And the other side of that coin is the fact that the economy for Astralis is so strong without any kills whatsoever. You're not doing yourself any favors. It just means, as tough as it is for Liquid to win 1 round right now, stringing 2 together, 3 together to break the economy of the defense is almost just such a far-fetched idea with what we've seen.
Hear those Danes in the front row. They are single-handedly trying to cheer the whole crowd on at the moment. Oh, and, well, what an opening. Dupree and Device to follow it up. And all the way... Oh! Well, Device getting a bit too curious.
It's a small consolation, though. Xyp9x is going to get one here as well. Naf, that angle is tough to deal with against the AUG. And now look. I mean, he doesn't care. He's just going to push forward massive amounts of information. They really can't go to the B bomb site.
Where can they go?
At the moment, nowhere. At the moment, this is where, if you're Liquid, you're hoping for a mistake. And against lesser teams, they might get it. But Astralis, look how passive they're playing. Even Magisk has switched over to the A bomb site just because of the rotations, because of the way Zibnik's position has pushed out. It's usually his role. Lee's going to try and find something for the team. There's Magisk. He's got him. He's found something. That might be the mistake they did. 25 seconds left on the clock, and Glaive's going to back away. Let him have the bomb site. Don't worry about the plant. Just win in post, and they're going to have to worry about the other angle. They'll have to worry about the flank. And it's just Nitro. This is the only thing he can hope to do.
Put the bomb down. Might be able to get Glaive quickly, but he's going to do it right now. He's going to get shot at the back once again. It's Sip this time coming in. Hard to blame Nitro for much of that. Don't know what he should have done differently, really. That's going to be another round for Astralis, in spite of a little bit tiny opening for Liquid. What can... I mean...
They need to... Okay, well, I would imagine they're going to take a timeout here. I think if you're Liquid, you kind of have to use your second one and talk things over, but they're getting absolutely destroyed in first kills. So what you have to do is you have to start using flashbangs earlier in the round, which maybe is something they don't want to do, but you have to at least secure yourself, 5 men past the minute mark at some point. And other than that, keep 2 people at the point of aggression so that you can at least trade some of those kills.
8-0. I don't know if anyone could have anticipated that this was going to be how this series started off, to either team, really. But here we are.
Magisk has 4 rounds where he's gotten multi-kills. The entirety of Team Liquid, across all 5 players, there's only 3 multi-kill rounds coming out from them, so just the output isn't there. For how much we've talked and how much we've seen over 2019 of how skilled this roster, how deep the skill is on it. No one's showing up in these first 8 rounds. This is where you need an app. This is where you need a Stewie. As you said, to get to that point where you just say, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, they usually have that Liquid in spades as well. Getting kills is not normally the issue. They did spot someone with that boost, but they got to be careful as well, because if that door opens while they're looking down...
Double nade utility again. This could be massive amounts of damage. There's one. There's the follow-up. That's huge. Look at the way they soften him up, and yeah, that'll increase the amount of multi-kills your team can get. And because they spotted this boost coming out earlier, I can't imagine Glaive letting himself get picked off by it. He knows it's here.
Yeah, got to be careful. In fact, he's just looking for it, not afraid to take the fight.
Another opening kill to Astralis.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. This is getting out of control. Device on a sole mission here with the AWP. He gets the leg shot. That probably could have been a kill. Device. Oh, and Dupree. This might be a little bit risky. He's still going to pick it up, but again, without much backup. Magus could throw a flashbang for him, but he's not going to be in time. Instead, now the A-bomb site potentially open to a bit of a fight here. 40 seconds, and they're going to go and pick up the bomb. They need to be quick about this.
This is one of the most promising rounds they've had, which isn't the greatest thing in the world considering it's a 3-on-3. Nitro's going to rotate around with the bomb towards Nap at the B side. He saw one falling back. He spotted the legs. Zibnik's playing graffiti, and Stewie just wants to get a pick, someone jumping for information. It's not going to happen, and Astralis will play retake on B.
If they use both smokes to get into the bomb site, Sip has one more Molotov. That could be just an absolutely grotesque disaster. Let's just see. Okay, they're going to put one on the bomb site. That makes a huge difference. That means probably the Molotov would get caught there. 8 seconds, yeah, it's not going to do anything. Smart use of the smoke, really important. They would have lost the round, I think, otherwise. Now they're going to get the bomb plant down, and it's a 3-on-3. And you said one of the most promising rounds so far here for Liquid. Let's see if they can actually bring it home and finally pick up a round here. It's about time that they show us what they're all about. Stewie holding the angle. He does look away almost at the wrong time, and Sip going to pick up the 1 kill. Follow up from Sip, one more headshot. And now it's all on Stewie, and they're going to be moving on that bomb. 1 defusing. Stewie gets a kill. They're still on that defuse. They haven't given it up yet. And the pre-fire is going to be working out just fine as Astralis pick up 9 straight rounds in a row.
And you could just see from there, Liquid not feeling the game very well at the moment. They might be a little bit flustered, and it would make sense considering how badly they're getting trounced at the moment. But Stewie having the right idea and just giving up that angle a little early. They've been beaten so much by flanks. He wanted to check behind. It allows the player to get to the position to come up the ramp and peer into the bomb site, and just no one able to survive long enough to give Stewie any support. Bomb's not even planted for him either. This was the beautiful one. So much chip damage. Even 1 nade missing. If that goes over, there might just straight up be a kill there.
Another bit of grenade damage, and actually the follow-up spray. Twist and Elige starting the round once again a bit low on health. Naf, though, on a sole mission, and they were not ready for it. He's going to go down anyway. So many people on this bomb site. That's 4 in the beginning of the round, so even getting a kill. So many people there to return it. Elige, sorry, Twist there, somehow surviving. I don't know how he's made it through this round so far, but he has, and Stewie going to be going down. This round is not done yet.
No, it's not. Elige going to push up close. This would maybe be the last thing to pre-expect. But that smoke, actually, I don't know if he meant for it to be there, but it works out beautifully. Elige has got to be so frustrated. Astralis at this point can do no wrong. A 2-on-2 retake. Liquid still looking for their first round. They must have this.
Yeah, the last couple of rounds here have been very close to them, but now it's pretty much do or die time here. They needed our 6 in a row, and it has to start right here. Dupree going to be flanking around with that flashbang, and nobody in the monster tunnel, so they wasted a lot of time, Astralis, and they're going to get the 1 kill, looking for the second one. Nitro going to be picking up that shot, and then the bomb defuse stops. He's going to be picking it up in return, but is there enough time for Device? There just might be in the last second. Oh my god. You said it, everything seems to be working out for them.
Even just once again there in the 2-on-2 retake, where just one player just shifts his gaze for a half second. And this is just dominance. I think coming into this, Astralis had to have known that #1 ranking in the world. They would have to pry and rip it away from Liquid, and then we're not seeing the shouting, we're not seeing the excitement out of Team Liquid, we're seeing frustration.
Yeah, different gift material coming out from Stewie this time around, which is obviously not what you were hoping for at all. Device, not with much backup, and he's going to get caught.
That's the second opening kill Team Liquid has gotten in this game. The first being provided from Elige oh so long ago. Twist on the board, taking down Device. Bomb still far back, no commitment. Naf is just watching for pushes outside of the B bomb site, outside of the monster tunnel. But look at this defense at the moment. 4 players for Astralis are actually at A. There's no one even watching the B bomb site, and they're essentially just bluffing Liquid. They're saying, yeah, hit the B bomb site if you want on this timing.
But also look at they have like a 3-tiered setup. Well, they had
for utility.
Yeah, well, once someone peeks Dupree, Glaive was ready with a flashbang, and then there were 2 more people behind that could peek. So you would have walked into
Hornet's Nest.
Yeah, pretty much. That would have been very fun to see. Flashbang is going to come out anyway. Dupree overextending, and that's going to get him down.
They wanted the information. That was also an information play. Pushes out, maybe gets a kill, but at least he found something. That can allow Astralis to put 3 players at this bomb site ready to defend. And Zipnix has got the first kill. Gonna hide. He's got his teammates, Magisk and Glaive. They're both gonna be smoked off, but you gotta imagine they're gonna come through this. There goes Zipnix. Glaive forced back. And Liquid have a 4-on-2. This cannot slip away from them, and I don't think it will. I think Astralis is gonna call for the save here, despite the fact that their money is pretty damn good. No reason to risk it down the stretch. Oh, Naf has been spotted as well. Just the timings.
I don't know why Magisk is looking for that. That seems crazy to me, but does help him out.
What's to save that weapon?
Yeah, but the bomb was only just down. Why are you expecting someone to be at B already? Fair play, I guess. But that's going to be the first round for Liquid. All right. I'm hearing some Liquid cheers out there, Moses. It's not all bad.
Yeah, it's not. Well, it is still all bad. It's 10-1 in the favor. I know you're trying to reach for some positivity, as you usually do.
Yeah, got to keep it open-minded.
I'll bring you back to reality,
all right,
as I usually do.
Captain Reality, the worst superhero of all time.
Well, that is a ugly-looking round score, unless you're Danish.
Happen to be Danish, Moses. But I don't know. I'm so confused. I could see a world in which the second map will be just a completely different Liquid. To me, this just feels like.
Listen, first map's not over. Let's not go to second map just yet, because the Team Liquid still have a chance to get a 5-10 half, and that would be okay. All things actually, that'd be phenomenal. All things considered.
Or if they turn this into a 10-5 half, I'm right with you. Flashbang, they're setting it up. Actually, great wall bang from Naf, and could be roughly equal trade of damage here. Stewie, big opening, and you said it. Last round was the second time they had an opening. This is going to be another one here for them. Device not feeling. Oh my god, he still somehow gets that. He was locked in.
The fact that he's able to just get that 1 kill is phenomenal, because you could see how uncomfortable he was when Stewie gets that first kill. And Elige has found Glaive, just wanted some information. Remember, he'd been spammed by Naf. So finally, Liquid get a little bit of chip damage. We've seen Astralis do it a number of times with utility. This time it's Naf with spam, and that makes an easy kill for Elige, as Glaive likely jumping over that box inside the A site.
And they're going to go for the full execute here on the bomb side, which means Sip, if he pushes forward, then he's fighting them alone. And if he stays back, they're going to get the bomb down, and then he'll probably never see them again. So he's trying to be a little bit clever about this. Does get tagged and have some money on Glaive and Device, but they might still not want to throw these weapons away. Thinking about what are the chances you win a 2 versus 4 like this? Even if you've been playing well and Liquid have been a bit slow to start, I would still say might not be worth underestimating them at this point.
Naf's given him a couple of chances by being so aggressive and willing to take some of these fights, but I almost don't mind it. When you're down 10-1, try and get yourself into the game. Try and establish something and be somewhat intimidating so that Astralis just don't feel like they can do whatever they want across the map. Either way, a couple players going to save these guns again. Astralis being very conservative with their economy. As strong as it is, it's starting to get chewed down, and these rifles are a huge reason why they'll be able to have maybe just one more buy in these last 3 rounds. If Liquid continue to win, eventually they can take it all away.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get to those 5 rounds and you're Liquid right now, that's the recipe, isn't it? Break that Danish economy, and then you can really start to make it work. 10-2.
Finally, and importantly, some life in Liquid. $5-10 would not be bad. That's something you can work with switching sides.
Stewie, really not looking happy, is he?
Outside of Elige, the kills still look unbelievably low on the Team Liquid side. Oh, more nade damage. This is insane. And I swear it's been Twist more often than not. He's having a bit of a frustrating game. They all are. And again, 3 players towards Playground and Fountain. Naf just watching for B pushes, and Stewie looking at Underpass. It's the default setup. Nothing too clever out of Astralis, although Dupree and Device hanging out at bathrooms, keeping their eyes on Long as well.
Double setup over by the restrooms. I'll be interested to see if that's going to pay off. This is kind of a position you usually can't really escape from. So if you end up taking a fight and losing 1 play, I don't know if you're going to be able to make it out. Quick shot for Device, and they actually weren't coming long at all. I thought Nitro maybe would try and flank from the other way. Meg is going to win that fight.
And look at these wins. There's no one there for Liquid to help out or to trade those kills whatsoever. So Astralis is able to get 2 opening kills and just fall away safely. Oh, that had to have been a hit. That could have been the thing that turned it around if Nitro was able to secure that. Dupree's going to be stuck here, but Device has gotten away. So that's fine. Twist even missing a bit of a Hail Mary. That was a low percentage shot, but would have been beautiful. Nitro all alone with the op. This is, I don't know how you clear all these corners out with an AWP.
Well, also, there's only 25 seconds on the clock, so they really need to move right now. Dupree got to be taking down Nitro. As you said, clearing it out on your own with the AWP is not a good time. Twist, no chance to win this. He's going to pick up 1 kill, but Sip will take him down. That's too quick if you're Liquid for Astralis to start to take rounds back. Man, this is going to be a rough map, isn't it?
We'll see another buy from Liquid coming out, trying to get to 3. It's 11-2 in the favor of Astralis, and a 3rd timeout taken. That has implications if there is a comeback to happen in the second half. It's going to be without the coach of a trend being able to chime in a whole lot. We'll have to do it on the fly. I mean, if Liquid needed any more lessons in the fact that knowing how to beat Astralis and actually doing it is are 2 completely different things, they're getting another class here.
Yeah, but for this team, you would just, you would want to say, partly based on their own success, but I think partly also based on how Astralis have been looking. The analysts were talking about it. Astralis lost earlier in this tournament to NRG, which are, in the process of getting rid of Daps and bringing in Stanislaw instead. So, I don't know. Everything was looking like Liquid would be able to put up a much, much better fight. Maybe even probably win this game, but Astralis are looking rock solid at the moment.
Elige has 14 kills. The rest of Liquid combined, the rest of the 4 players have 13. No matter what your game plan is, it's not going to be too effective with that. Twist and Naf waiting outside the B-bomb site.
Oh, look at this. That is not bad. Getting a taste of their own medicine.
It's about time.
It is about time. 11-4. You still on board, Moses? 11-4. Still.
It's doable. It's all going to be difficult now. Even 10-5. I mean, it's Astralis. It was going to be difficult no matter what. But this certainly, they've not made it easy on themselves. After that little nade stack towards the B bomb site, Liquid readjusts. Now starting to pressure A. Device looking for something, any indication. He goes to spam through, and Elise just got him already. Not quick enough to fire off the shot. Third opening kill for Team Liquid.
Yeah, they're starting to slowly build up that stat. Obviously really important for them. 45 seconds. Grenade is actually much better than I was expecting. They must have run right into it. Sip almost goes down to the Molotov. Now Dupree playing really close as Magus goes down. Stewie with a big opening, and Dupree trying to guess at where the next player is going to come through. It's not a bad idea. 30 seconds. Everybody from Astralis has shown up now. They're really patient with this one, Liquid, making sure they control all of the angles before they go for the bomb plant, and they're still not planting. They're just so worried about going down to any kind of a surprise there. Elige with the triple. He's playing out of his mind this game.
That was very well poised from Liquid, with all things considered, how much danger there was around those smokes inside of the bomb site. Just waiting them out, making sure you're not jumping through and just not finding some kind of unlucky shot on the other side of the smoke. This might be a great chance for Liquid to get to 4 rounds, because the money for Astralis, it's still good. They're still going to have a strong buy, but there's a couple players hurt a little bit that'll probably be missing a couple things.
Man, if you go back and you sort of take some reaction gifs out of that MIBR game yesterday and match them up against what we're seeing out of Liquid here, it's pretty far removed, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely is. I mean, they don't even have anything to get hyped up about, though. You just look silly, right? If you're just getting bodied and you're going crazy. It's one way to get an opening pick.
17 kills on Elige at an 11-3 scoreline. That's crazy. If anybody else from Liquid here could have tried to match him or got close, that would really be something. Nitro almost looked like he was 1 second away from getting that second one, but
it's a bold play for Magis to swing out to take that trade. Oh, Naf. Oh, this is what we were talking about. This is what you love to see, but he misses the opportunity. He had everything he wanted. It's Magisk again. He's such a beast to get Astralis started in this game, and he's still keeping it up. Magisk with 19 kills, 4 deaths. He's been so difficult to deal with. And there's so Glaive in the staircase. He controls the middle of the map. As long as he's here in these danger stairs, he can flank A, he can flank B. Liquid's in for a rude awakening no matter where they go on this map.
Timely smoke for Dupree. But they're going to be smoking off in front, and they read that so well. Nicely done for Twist. There's the flank coming in from Glaive, and he almost gets a double. The grenade, long range. He's trying to guess it, and it does land right in the face of Stewie. That is such a bold prediction.
What a god. And Twist has no idea.
Wow.
Magisk has moved into position. What a beautiful way to end the half from Astralis. What a beautiful half of Counter-Strike from Astralis. Liquid come out flat, and Astralis take complete advantage of it. Nobody saw this coming. 12-3 at half. We'll see if Liquid can show up at the second.
Have your girlfriend run straight to my yard and have her up in my bed. Yup, 20 minutes I'm dead. I tell her okay leave, no Snapchat or back chat please. What color is your backpack? Yep, green. Tell your boyfriend he's a whack twat G. Shake it. shaking it like a twerk team. Ladies, show me where them curves be. Curious, I'm not pervy. Honestly, you and your bestie could go and develop a new twerk scene like.
And there we go, Moses. Second half going to be coming up. This game started out nothing like we were expecting. Liquid, I don't know, slow start, whatever it may be. Astralis looking like twice as good as they were yesterday. And this is unbelievable.
Well, you better hope getting punched in the face this hard is going to wake Team Liquid up, because everyone but Elige has been snoozing for a lot of this game so far. Elige is going to fall back. He just spots one, wants nothing to do with the aggression. Stewie and Nap starting to push in, and actually Elige is going to have to call for rotations, call for reinforcements just in case it's quick, and it's Stewie who's actually going to get in position for a fast flank, but also a sneaky angle if they come back out of the door.
I think this pistol round was actually a trick to try and catch Elige, hoping that he would stay and fight at that corner.
Well, it's pulled everyone away from Stewie. He's the only one here. First shot is his, second shot is his, bomb is his as well, and he's got another one! Stewie just tears them all down! It's Stewie to ignite Team Liquid in the second half.
Man, you rarely see a smackdown like that. He swatted them down, didn't he?
You don't see that position, one player, that effective. You just don't see it often.
What an outrageous play. That was so clean. Well, there we go. Got the American flag in there. Got everybody hyped up. This is, well, almost art, isn't it?
It's, yeah, he is. He paints his brush with that. His brushes as a USP.
Yeah.
This is great.
It's just the no stress at all in any of that. And, well, we hardly even get to see anything here, Moses. It's so quick.
Yeah, well,
it's done.
All Glocks, no armor. Astralis going to have the AK-47s, much like Team Liquid did in the first half. And Astralis playing with such a huge lead. No reason to give away a couple free rounds with diminished buys. Stewie's joined the double digits club.
Yeah, but look at Elige ADR, though. What is going on?
And a losing effort as well.
I mean,
like a heavy losing effort.
There should be a rule that if you play this well, you just get everybody else's salary for the month. Like you say, listen, guys, if you're not even going to, just give it to me.
I'm doing all your work as well. Smoke put out by Device can allow them to get over to playgrounds quickly, and Nitro and Elige want nothing to do with the aggression once that smoke comes out. That Molotov was necessary. Gonna back away.
They do have some guns that are saved from the previous round in Liquid. That FAMAS, that MP9. Doesn't have to be a big problem, but there are some fringe scenarios where you could end up wishing you had something else. They're gonna have pretty forward position there in Elige, who's not heard or seen anybody yet. So they can afford to have quite a few members defending this B-bomb site. It might be a little bit annoying for Astralis, even if they have actually saved a bunch of their grenades here, Astralis, still.
Question, Elige is already backing off now, so it might put a little bit of doubt in the heads of Liquid. Nerdy little angle at bathrooms to gain information without too much risk. Dupree, Device, and Zipnix outside of the B bomb site. Magisk and Glaive to come rotate over. This will be a B hit, and that's not great for Team Liquid because Naf has just rotated away. Twist needs to spot something, but he needs to survive in doing it, and he's going to get the peek. Dupree finds him and takes him down. It's just Stewie here for at least the next few seconds. Through the Molotov we go, and Stewie must deliver one more time.
Yep, he really has to slow this down. Nitro gets dropped, and yeah, this is way too much of a successful hit already. The bomb is quite far away, so if they had managed to sort of spend a little bit more time on that, Liquid, if they could have maybe slowed down the incoming push, that would have made a difference, but bomb goes down, and Liege, well, he's going to get the 1 kill, and that is it. Too early here in the second half for Astralis to get back in the game. Liquid needed to push this so much further.
They really did, and I think if you're Liquid, you have to force up here. You've had success on your force buys, on your half buys, whatever you want to call them, throughout this tournament. And I don't know if 5-14 is a scoreline you really want to be looking at. You need to get back in control of at least the weaponry. So no matter which way they decide to do, it's a big risk. You force buy here, you just destroy your economy, and Astralis can get up towards tying point. Go for a very small investment. No armor, some deagles picked up. So showing some confidence in at least their ability to hold on to these bomb sites once they have the rifles.
And a charge into the bomb site. They are against pistols, but still, this is a pretty aggressive play. Nitro doing a good job in coming up with a couple of kills there, but still, I think this is Astralis just really trying to bully Liquid a little bit. Show them that they're just not welcome on this map. Again, this is also the map that Liquid picked. Next one is going to be Inferno, and that was Astralis map pick.
Yeah, and Astralis very, very, very good on Inferno.
Yeah, also on Inferno. 14-8. I'm not sure I even really understand this.
You're actually giving them 3 rounds. It's 14-5. You said 14-8.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, you gave. I mean, it still would be an ugly scoreline even if we gift them those 3 rounds. So I mean, that says something.
It's a good thing I'm not some kind of tournament admin, Moses. I could imagine the horror of what would happen. Setting up for the boost to look into that sewer tunnel. That actually does work a lot of the time. This just isn't one of them. They have Sip playing outside of the B-bomb site, and that long take is, well, if they go on it right now, that could be really effective. They're going to try and clear that first corner, and they throw the smoke behind it to make sure that no one can help out, so that's pretty smart. Does also obviously signal that there are more than a few people there. Look at the push into connector here. Liquid.
Well, they had to push something. Nitro's only got that pistol, and I actually didn't mind that position underneath the ladder. Liege just holding and waiting. You can hear these footsteps. You can get this information. Flashbang out. He's got an off angle. This could be a couple kills for him, but not even one. Magisk is able to eliminate him. Nitro's going to come back in, but that doorway, that probably makes him a little bit nervous to come through it. 45 seconds. Man down situation for Liquid, and Magisk with 4 HP. He's just going to sit here the whole round. It's up to his teammates to win. He's just going to watch the flank.
And really, why not? What is he going to do in that kind of a push anyway? Here we go. 30 seconds. Astralis close to ending this map for Team Liquid. And they don't have a lot to defend with. A single smoke there going to be used to block out the Molotov. That would at least allow Twist to still look onto the site. There is still a flank on Nitro, so he's waiting for it. 15 seconds on the clock, and oh, nice shot there. The bomb down with 10 seconds left, and somehow the defense holds. The flank didn't work out, but it didn't even matter. What a great defense.
Yeah, they absolutely needed that one. Twist doing his best to stay involved in the action, even though the Molotov's flying directly at him. Good hold from Naf. Been waiting to be able to call his name out. That was phenomenal. Just at the truck inside of the bomb site. 5 kills for him in this game. But those 2 he just got were so important to keep Liquid in this fight on the CT side. Astralis without a plant, they might... I think they're going to buy here. Magisk can drop a weapon over even without getting any of the losing bonus. But actually, with this kind of a lead, Dupree's just bought a deagle armor, so they might actually choose to just save one and toy with the amount of a lead they've got. 14-6. 1 rifle and all pistols.
Yeah, probably the safe way to go to make sure that you're going to get as many rifle rounds as possible. The only downside is that it could allow Liquid to get a bit of momentum finally. Magisk, pretty dangerous with that SG, but they're going to lose it. And Liege now hunting. 3rd kill for him in this round. And they're going to be finding Sip as well. It's crazy to me that so much of this is just Elige. I mean, he's starting to get some help, but that's good news.
Yeah,
But
the fact that they're even in this game to a certain degree is pretty insane, and that's a testament to how well Elige has played. He's so good on this map. Remember, Overpass is his career best performance a few tournaments back. He was absolutely spectacular. I believe that was against NIP. 22 and 15 for him. Only eclipsed by Magisk with 25 and 7. He just has not died a whole lot. I think this is the first time we've seen the op-out for Team Liquid.
ooh. That was a nice amount of damage on Sip and Dupree.
Yeah, you have to like this from Team Liquid. I mean, down 7 to 14, and you're still kind of showing your teeth and showing some danger. Twist not afraid to get aggressive in Monster and deal some early damage.
Maybe. Ooh.
Looks like Glaive wants to challenge for a second, but he's fallen back.
I was going to say, maybe this is the silver lining in sort of a twisted way, that if they can make the comeback now, Liquid, that surely is going to be a huge crushing feeling for Astralis. Like, what a way to end the second map if they did it.
Well, look at Elige. He's got the hot hand and also making a big play to help them win this, looking for information towards close to long. He's going to have a fast flank again. I think he's just hearing device. He can't confirm numbers just yet. Biding his time, 47 seconds on the clock. Ooh. 3 players in defense of this B bomb site, but last time this attack came in for Astralis, Liquid was able to do nothing.
If it holds for even a couple of seconds, maybe that flank for Elige. He's turned the corner out there on long. He knows that they're coming. Let's see how this plays out. 30 seconds. They're waiting for that smoke to go away. Twist actually still has a Molotov. If he just throws it down in front as they're coming through the tunnel itself, that's going to be devastating. He's thinking about it, but now rifle out instead. He's going to pick up the 1 kill, and yet this should be a lockdown. Sip already low on health. Nappy's going to be going down. 10 seconds here, and the flank is happening as well. Stewie getting a kill, 9 seconds, and with the bomb drop, Dupree, he's got no chance at all. He's going to go down to Stewie. Quad kill on him as well. Closer than I thought it would be, but still, every round is going to count right now.
Yeah, really nice entries and trades for Astralis as they came in. Helped mitigate the fact that 2 players were just so low. We're just 1 bullet away from death. Another good hold, and it's Stewie to deliver one more time. He had that phenomenal pistol round. Here again, a quad kill. Now up to 17 kills for Stewie. Guaranteed that Elige's flank didn't actually need to be effective, so good hold. Elige, he's going to get aggressive one more time, and here's so much information. That player's blind. He's got 1. Now he needs to fight his way into a retreat. Naf there for the cover. It's just pistols, so he's safer than he otherwise would have been, but he still goes down. Glaive, the only one remaining in Liquid. Going to start building this up. They're at 9. This is the difference between the Liquid of last year that would just fold in Grand Finals to Astralis, and this new one that has that confidence. Yes, they got battered in the first half. Yes, this is still looking dire. Yes, there's still plenty of rounds behind, but they haven't given up yet. And actually fighting back into this is to a degree very impressive. 4 straight now for Team Liquid on defense.
We often say this, that even if it just means that you are going to be in a position where you get warmed up into the second map, you don't feel like you're just getting crushed. 49 helps. Like I said, there is that weird outside feeling, isn't there? That if they made it back, that would be kind of I mean, especially against Astralis, especially this late in the tournament, that would be a historic comeback. And then, can Astralis handle that pressure? I don't know. This is, I wouldn't say it's dangerous yet, but we're not far off Astralis starting to think, hold on.
It's not dangerous yet, but you've got the seed, right? The seed has been planted. Here we go. Fast pace towards the B bomb site. Naf, Stewie, and Twist here. They're all blind. They're calling for teammates to come over. So much damage from nades. So much damage from fire. I don't know how Dupree's going to entry like this.
No, he's low before he even gets onto the bomb site. Twist goes down, and Magisk with a kill on Naf. Stewie, last time was the quad kill. He did everything he needed to defend that bomb site. They're going to need him one more time. He's up on the box in the middle of it. That smoke is fading to his left, and somehow he's still alive. How come they can't find Stewie? Finally, they're going to get the kill on him. Looked like he was completely immortal on that bomb site.
Look where the bomb is dropped. It's actually so far forward. This is so perfect for Team Liquid. In a 2-on-3, this is everything you could ask for. Nitro has the angle. Neither team with utility either, so this op should be the deciding factor.
Yeah, they actually cannot block anyone off from taking a shot. I don't know how they're going to solve this riddle on the Astralis side.
Well, they have plenty of time. This was so fast-paced. You could see Device. I don't know if he's going to go for a flank. This is massive. Now he's got to start running. At what point? Because the player who's going to have to go check the flank is Nitro with the AWP, and that's going to be a fine weapon in the narrow corridor, but that's a huge weapon to have covering the bomb. Look at how patient they're being as well, and yeah, Nitro moving back. Devices started walking again. Nitro also equally can't make sound, can't scope in.
He does it right before Device is in range. He has absolutely read him at this point in time. 19 seconds. There's the bomb. There's the shot. And now all the pressure on Nitro. He's going to get one kill. 10 seconds. Shoots for the box. No one's there. And they picked up that smoke that was on the CT side. He misses a shot. And now 6 seconds. They are going to get the bomb plant down. He did not want to gamble it through the smoke. And he might still be able to do this. Out on the side. Missing one more chance. They're behind the pillar as well. Plenty of time still on the bomb, but oh, and he's going to miss the chance. Glaive crouching in, Sip with the triple, Liquid. I mean, I don't know. They had the right idea.
What a call from Astralis to send Device on that flanking mission. So patient, so cautious with it. I don't think Elige ever expected Xyp9x to get aggressive quite like that. An angle he was not ready for. Final timeout for Liquid. They've got to win 6 in a row, and they've got to start it out. Naf has an SMG, Famas on twists.
The thing is, it's doable.
It is. It's very doable.
Look at the money that's on the Danish side. They win the first round here, Liquid. Already Astralis are going to be, well, probably saving. And then, what do they have left after that? Like two and a half more buys or something before we're in overtime? I'm not saying it's very likely, but it can be done. The fact that Elige has sort of dragged them this far into the game means now Stewie's starting to wake up. One more player, either Twist or Naf, Nitro, any of them start to do a little bit more.
They'll need a third.
Yeah, they need that third player.
Oh, here we go. Astralis a chance to close out this first map. 6 chances to do it overall. Again, good nade damage, good chip damage. Dupree down to just below half. Stewie gonna be at sandbags. Here's the peek from Dupree. Stewie was just giving up the position. He's going back for more. He wants that fight. But now it gets a little sketchy.
I'm surprised Naf did not flash for Stewie. After the engagement, he had the flashbang. Looked like he even wanted to do it, but not going to be happening.
Could be, I mean, this low could be some diminished communication. That's great spam. Gonna go for a little bit more. Does tag Dupree in the ankles through the board. Elige pushed out towards long all by himself. Nitro in bathrooms by himself as well.
Well, if there's going to be a miracle comeback, it's going to start right now for them. Elige doing more damage. That's, well, almost all of the Astralis team low on health, and now also losing Dupree. Magus and Glaive very tagged up here at about 40 seconds, and they are just running the gauntlet all the way to the bomb site. They're not going to slow down. They're going to keep going. Nitro out of the round. Device to pick up that kill, 35 seconds, and they're going to see if they can get in here and steal it away the last second. Nice shot from Naf. How does that work with the MP9? The bomb drops. And they're aware, Magus knows, but he has to turn around, and that's going to get him killed. Stewie with a double, and with 20 seconds, there should be no way for Device to find all these kills. He's going to get one. He may still have time. Close range now, picking up the AK-47, and Twist will drop him. Another round for Liquid. This map is not done yet.
I like that call from Device. Don't save the op. You still have 5 rounds. Push forward. Take guns away from the team. You know your teammates can't buy after that. You know the economy for Liquid isn't there just yet. Just a little bit more damage added onto it. I love that call as well from the Astralis side. They saw 2 players at long. They know Elige got into a fight. They saw Nitro get a kill, and they just said, you know what? 2 players playing in bathrooms and long, let's just get into the bomb site. There's no one there. That's a calculated risk. It pans out. They get a plant. They get a lot of kills. And here we go. CZs and Deagles for the Danes. Everyone towards the B bomb site. They're burning again. So much damage being done, but Stewie never thought they would run through it. Twist, meanwhile, deathmatching through Monster is going to lose that exchange. And Stewie's called upon one more time. His teammates are so far away from helping. Oh, he gets gooshed immediately. He's so low in Magisk. He wants to complete that. It's the bomb down. It'll delay a little bit longer for Elige to get into position, but Stewie can do no more. This is devastating. Liquid do not have the economy for this.
No, but at least they have that flank going on from Elige, and he's going to hit that headshot. Glaive picking up the bomb and making a run for it, and I don't think he saw it.
I don't think he did either.
I don't think Elige saw that.
He definitely didn't. Nitro hasn't budged. Nitro is still looking into this B bomb site. Glaive is going to have plenty of time to get this plant down and even get into a good position to defend against it. And much like yesterday, a similar situation. Liquid thinks they have Glaive boxed in.
Yep, you are exactly right. So the bomb is going to be planted. He even has a smoke, which could really force the hand of those two Liquid players. And look at how far away Elige is. He's all the way outside of B as the bomb goes down. I can't believe it. Somehow...
With the AWP as well, he can't be too aggressive. He has to be so slow and so cautious and wait for Elige to get involved. There's 2 smokes, though, Anders.
Yeah, there is. So, and they have kits, so it will be hard for Glaive with the FAMAS to try and pin them down through the smoke as they're defusing, but not impossible. Let's just see how this works out. Now they're finally there. They're going to be smoking off the bomb. Glaive exchanging smokes, and now he's hiding inside, and he's going to win that first fight. Oh, nice shot from Nitro. That had to come through, or they were going to be completely screwed. 15-11, what a close round, and Astralis had almost nothing to pull all of that off with.
That's so close. Way too close for comfort in a round like that, considering what Astralis brought into it. Liquid still not able to build up money. They have NAF again on an SMG. Still only 2 kits. Elige and Sui really hurting for nades. Still desperate for the North American side.
Nitro, I was going to say, if you want to be quick about it, then time is kind of already passed. He's falling back, but still at the corner is Elige, and he's thinking about the timing. I think you heard a couple of you running.
He's got to be careful. Zipnik's coming through right now. Oh, it's so awkward. He needs to win this fight, and he's got it. He continues the aggression, but he has to back away. He has no advantage in that fight, and he slips back to long, giving his team an advantage.
Ooh. That was Stewie going down the device, although Elige is just going to continue. 27 kills on Elige, holding his team in this map. The smoke is behind device. They're not going to know it. A twist is absolutely gone. Now inside of the L-bend. NAF waiting. They're actually bumping into him. They don't even know it right now. They're right next to him. That M4 coming out on the other side. Flashbang. He's waiting for it. The bomb, it's being planted. I don't think NAF even heard that, or he would have already taken the shot, but he's going to get the double anyway, and that's nicely done. Device is going to be going down. Liquid still doing it. 15-12.
Making it happen somehow. There's been some real scrappy rounds for Liquid, but you're right. There's slowly but surely everyone on Team Liquid is waking up. Just 3 rounds away now. It looks much more doable. What a play. What kind of confidence you have to just walk into the smoke like that in that scenario. Twist goes down. NAF has to make something happen, and even Elige, they're getting real crazy. Bit of an awkward moment there with the initial shots.
Yeah, don't really like to see it. Ooh.
That's casual. We've seen dupreeh do that plenty.
Yeah, I know, but it's a change from the first half, right?
From shooting dead bodies and running around smiling. 15-12.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Astralis right now, you just need one mistake. One little issue where Liquid over peak corner, anything like that, and you're going to be in position to take the first map here. I'm so shocked that Elige has played this good, this consistently all throughout. Mega's going to, and I'm not trying to take anything away from him.
I can't believe how Elige's ADR has stayed up that high.
Yeah.
Back to the B bomb site we go. They've had success there a number of times, and just rinse and repeat. We'll see if Liquid can hold it this time. Stewie's going to jump down from balcony to get involved, but it's Twist and NAF completely blind. They can't work together, and it's a slaughter.
Wow.
So quick does dupreeh get into the bomb site. That's the knockout punch Astralis was looking for. Elige trying to find the next. He knows dupreeh is still here. This is going to be tough to clear out, and as the smoke fades, dupreeh's got a third. And that should be it, Anders.
Yes. What a dagger to pull out right at the end of the game here. Rushing that B-bomb site, and Liquid, they were not ready for it. You could tell as well. Nitro is going to be going down. That's 16-12. Astralis finally putting an end to